Well, to find the source of the problem, we need to jump in a time machine and go way, way back, over 200 years ago, to the very foundation of the DuPont fortune.
So it all starts with this one guy, E.I. DuPont. He's fleeing the French Revolution, comes to America, and he doesn't just bring his family. He brings the specialized expert knowledge of chemistry that would become the bedrock of an industrial empire.
You know, you can pretty much track the rise of DuPont by tracking America's wars. The family's wealth grew in perfect lockstep with conflict. With every single war, DuPont became more and more essential, becoming the country's go-to supplier for military explosives.
They had this killer formula down to a science. A war starts, boom, there's a need for gunpowder. Their political connections get them the government contracts. The profits from that let them expand production and deepen their influence in Washington. It was this perfect, self-perpetuating engine for making money.
But when you get that big, that powerful, people start to notice. By the early 1900s, their power had become so huge that the U.S. government finally decided it had to step in.
The government basically argued that DuPont had gotten way too big for its britches, crushing all competition. And for a minute, it really looked like this was the end, that the empire they'd spent a century building was about to be dismantled.
But here's the twist. It wasn't a defeat. Not even close. It was an evolution. They were forced to look beyond explosives, so they took all that cash, all that scientific brainpower, and pivoted right into the new world of industrial chemicals and consumer goods.
And what came out of this pivot? Oh, just a few little things that completely redefined modern life. You know, stuff like nylon, the world's first synthetic fiber, neoprene, synthetic rubber, Kevlar, the stuff in bulletproof vests. They didn't just survive the lawsuit, they became more essential to everyday life than ever before.